They're off and racing for the John Durkin Memorial Open Lightweight, and River Call will take them along in the early stages on towards the first of 15 fences, with Jamadil and a Russian Regent to race 2 and 3. Backstage on his return is settled into 4th, with the Road for Croker and Company in 5th. The two outsiders of the field, Mountain Pride and Terrific Leash, are the early back markers. Racing downhill, and River Call takes them along. They're already well strung out, about 15 lengths separates first to last as they head down towards the second, with Jamadil in the red colours in second. From the half colours, blue and yellow of Russian Regent in third, as Jamadil just steadied into that second fence and lost a bit of ground as a result of that. Russian Regent now sits in a clear second. Back in 4th is Backstage, already about 7 lengths off our leader. From the Road to Croker, Mountain Pride and Terrific Leash is the early back marker. 7 runners all still standing. They've jumped 2. And now the 13 fences to face as they swing right-handed down at the bottom of the track and straighten on towards the third. And it's River Call and JJ Walsh that lead Russian Regent in second for Barry O'Neill. They're followed in third by Jamadil and Mark Slevin. 5 lengths then finds Backstage and Jamie Codd, with Terrific Leash and Richard Cullen now making some ground around the outside, followed by the Road to Croker and Johnny Kinsell, and the back marker is Mountain Pride and Derek Kelly. On the go now towards the third, and River Call leads them by about half a length. From in second, Russian Regent with the yellow cap, and this leading pair are now 8 lengths clear of Jamadil in third, with Terrific Leash, who continues to make that ground around the outside, now shares third position on the outside of Jamadil. They're tracked on the inner by Backstage, with the Road to Croker and Mountain Pride back marker of the 7 runners as they go on towards the fourth, all jumping well as is expected from these experienced campaigners. Coming through the gap and on towards the middle fence in the home straight, it's fence 5 on this circuit in River Call. The black and yellow for JJ Walsh takes them along. From in second on the far side, Russian Regent, Cecil Ross already in the winner's enclosure here today, attempting to get a double. They're 4 lengths clear then of Terrific Leash, a 13-year-old who hasn't won since November 2010 and having his 73rd start here today. Jamadil then races in the inside, a multiple point-to-point winner, including 4 back-to-back successes in the 2006-2007 season. That was a long time ago and yet to record a win in a number of seasons. Races in third and fourth there. 3 lengths clear then of Backstage, returning from an injury layoff sustained last season, but is unbeaten in his last 6 point-to-point starts, with the Road to Croker on the outside, a Banks specialist, having won over the Banks course at Linkstown in the past, and was also narrowly touched off in the 8th cross-country track in France, in the north of France, back in June 2011. A Mountain Pride is the back marker for Derek Kelly. Racing on down on the long run before they face the fence at the bottom of the track, and it's Russian Regent who now goes on 3 lengths clear from River Call in second. Terrific Leash takes closer order in third, now just about 4 lengths off the leader. It's then 5 lengths to Jamadil, who in turn is 2 lengths clear of Backstage. And the final pair are the Road to Croker and Mountain Pride. Taking them along, fair gallop being set as they go over the halfway stage in this contest. And still Russian Regent taking them along, with Terrific Leash, who now has come up into second place, having been settled in the rear during the early stages. River Call races in third, still prominent. They're followed then next in the field out wide by Mountain Pride, with Jamadil, the Road to Croker, and Backstage now relegated towards the tail of the field, but just 7 to 8 lengths off our leaders. They come through the gap and racing on towards the next fence. It'll be the fence in a circuit, last fence in a circuit's time, and as they go towards it, Russian Regent, he'll take them in towards this fence with just 6 from the finish, but they're very tightly bunched, and it may come down to a touch of speed in the final quarter mile as they race down towards the 5th last fence. Russian Regent, the Road to Croker's made considerable progress, and is now in a share of second with Mountain Pride on the outside. River Call is in fourth on the inside from Terrific Leash, Jamadil and Backstage. Although the back marker only 6 lengths separates the field as the 7 runners make their way downhill and on towards the fourth last fence in this John Durkin Memorial Open Lightweight. Russian Regent leads them along from in second, the Road to Croker. River Call in third. Terrific Leash, Mountain Pride pushed into this one. Backstage still travels well under Jamie Codd, and Jamadil is the first one to come off the bridle and is hard driven by Mark Slevin. Racing on now on the long run towards the third last, and Russian Regent, a change of tactics, sees him out in front. He's still 2 lengths clear from the Road to Croker in second. River Call races in third. Backstage, the short price favourite, begins to take closer order. He's now just 4 lengths off the leader. Mountain Pride comes under pressure, then it's River Call, and Jamadil is hard driven at the back of the field. They swing now and straighten on towards the third last, and Russian Regent under Barry O'Neill is still clear by 2 lengths. Terrific Leash is the second. They're followed then in third by the Road to Croker. Mountain Pride. Backstage comes next from Jamadil, and River Call is now quickly dropped out and is the back marker of the field, and a blunder at the third last does his cause no help. As they swing now right-handed into the home straight with 2 fences left to jump, Russian Regent leads, but here comes Backstage coming up the inside. The Road to Croker is hard driven. Terrific Leash runs a big race, and they've gone on from the remainder. Racing on down towards the second last fence, and it's Backstage with Russian Regent in between horses. The Road to Croker and Terrific Leash pulled up towards the back of the field with Mountain Pride. Racing on down towards the last. Russian Regent with Backstage coming the far side. Jamie Codd and Barry O'Neill again fight it out. The jumping is crucial. Backstage the far side, a narrow leader. Russian Regent battles well, but it's Backstage who takes the open lightweight. Nice return for Jamie Codd and Gordon Elliott. Second is Russian Regent. They're a long way clear of Jamadil, and just got a third. Narrowly then to the Road to Croker, and next then to Terrific Leash, who was 7 lengths clear. The only other finisher, who was River Call. Pulled up before the second last was Mountain Pride.